Hi guys, it's me Asha C. Welcome back to my channel. So before I even get started into today's episode, I do just want to say thank you so much for supporting me because, you know, we are for lifers. We are for lifers. Thank you so much for tuning in with me and just being on this journey with me. I love it. So let's get straight into the video. So I do want to start off with something really funny that I seen on Twitter. So it was this artist or this group called YTK, and they released a song and video called Let It Off, which is a play on Mariah Carey's 2005-6 single Shake It Off from her Emancipation of Mimi album. So they put the video and attached it with the tweet saying Mariah Carey has 24 hours to respond, and Mariah Carey caught wind of it apparently, and she said, how about y'all have 24 hours to respond to my lawyers? And I kind of was invested in the tweet, and so there was a follow-up with the single being on Spotify, and the artist or whoever represents the artist is trying to get the sample cleared. So they asked Questlove of From the Roots to see if they can get the Shake It Off. It's not a sample. It's not even a sample. It's literally they're taking the instrumental and making a song over top of it. So hopefully they can get it cleared. I don't know. It was actually pretty hilarious to just see that. Like, who would have known Mariah Carey would have caught wind of that? So more in like lawsuit news, people are just trying to throw lawsuits left and right. Childish Gambino could be facing a possible lawsuit with his single This Is America. Now this rapper named Kid West, he claims that the song This Is America is a ripoff of a 2016 song Made in America. So West's legal team claims that there's a copyright infringement, and what they're seeking out of this lawsuit is a permanent injunction plus damages and lost profits from Gambino's tune. And the suit also names Gambino's co-writers, record label, publishing unit. So basically Kid West is coming for the coin. I feel like he does have a case on his hand, but Childish Gambino and his team haven't even responded to these claims yet. Maybe they want to settle or handle it privately. I'm not sure. This kind of same occurrence always happens. For example, Carti B ran into the same type of controversy with her single Up. Up, kind of, if it's up then it's stuck, was in the same exact song as this Jersey artist, and the lyrics were actually the same. So it's like, ugh. We run into those type of occurrences all the time, so hopefully they probably do have a case on their hands. In better news, Megan Thee Stallion has been on a well-needed hiatus. This girl has been grinding all her life. She has really been in the spotlight and has been working since like 2018. Like, that's the year that she really blew up, and she was so consistent with performances, with albums, with singles, with everything. So it's good that she's taking a break. You know, she lost her mother, she lost her grandmother, she's never got a chance to grieve, and the whole thing with Tory Lanez, the girl has been through a lot of things. She's been through extreme amounts of pain, and she deserves her rest. But according to the RIAA, which is the Recording Industry Association of America, she has landed 8 certifications. So she has 4 singles that went platinum: Savage, Hot Girl Summer with Nicki Minaj and Ty Dolla $ign, Girls in the Hood, and BITCH. All these singles have went platinum. Don't Stop featuring Young Thug, Sugar the EP, Freak Nasty, and Crybaby have all been certified gold. So shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. Sis is making history and just accomplishing things in her hiatus, so shout out to her. DJ Khaled lands his 3rd #1 album on the Billboard 200 with his Khaled album. Shout out to him. He has been so dope and influential in his career, and I'm just so glad to just see DJ Khaled really take off. Like, I have been following DJ Khaled for a long time, ever since he was skinny, y'all. I have been following him for a minute, so just to see his success and just to see him blow up and create this big brand, shout out to him. For the R&B singer Giveon's When It's All Said and Done Takes Time, his album is certified gold. Shout out to him for just bringing R&B back, and his voice is so like different, and he is fine. He is fine. Giveon, call me, okay? Young Nudy reveals his track list to his new album Dr. Evil. It is set to release May 18th with producers Coop, 20 Rocket, Mojo, Mod, and he has features from 21 Savage, Little Uzi Vert, and G Herbo. So I'm really excited to see what Young Nudy has for us. It has like a carnival type of, not a Indian, like not a Caribbean carnival, but it has like a carnival type of theme. So I want to see what kind of visuals he's going to bring to us. I think he should definitely incorporate that if that's his theme. J. Cole drops his new single called Interlude, and he announces that he is releasing an album called The Off Season. Now, one Twitter user pointed this out and it was so interesting. So her name is Wana's World, and she's a journalist, writer. I really love like her content and everything that she puts out, but she tweeted this and she pointed out some symbolism that J. Cole puts in some of his projects. A lot of his covers have something to do with basketball, because back in the day, in his college days, J. Cole was a basketball player, and he, you know, you can catch him hooping from time to time. The mixtape The Warm Up back in 2009, it shows him holding a ball. This is kind of symbolic for him kind of getting ready to showcase his talent, getting ready to just introduce himself. This is like before his like big break. Then you have one of my favorite mixtapes in 2010, Friday Night Lights. He is actually holding his head down, and he is you still see the basketball, and he is in basketball attire. Then his first studio album, he is dressed up in a locker room, and it's called Cold World, The Sideline Story, back in 2011. So it's kind of showing him on the sidelines, kind of like, I mean, I'm not the best like interpreter, but it could be him just kind of giving his like story, his background story.
So I'm back there paranoid, like, oh my God, like, nigga, I'm going through it. Nigga, life is on me, nigga, rent.
So I feel like the off season serves as a full circle moment, because when something is in an off season, it is a time of year when a particular activity like a sport it's not engaged, it's not happening right now. It's off season, it's not in season, it's not currently happening. And so it's a time where he's just taking a big hiatus and he's just coming back. So I feel like this album serves as like a full circle moment to complete that saga series. So let me know if you guys kind of agree with that, because that's my theory on it, and she really like made me kind of open up my eyes to that. So I kind of think of that. So Saweetie has been through a lot. She has had a lot of things happen. Specifically, her performances have not been the best. She has been a poor performer, and the good thing about it is that she's taking accountability and she acknowledges that she's not the best performer. And she did announce that she is going into artist development, which is something needed for a lot of artists. Artist development is a chance for you to a chance for an artist to practice and get properly nurtured into the industry, whether instead of being just pushed into it, you're, you know, learning how to perform, you're learning how to sing live, you're learning so many things that are just essential to a successful career. So shout out to Saweetie. And then she did release her Pretty Summer playlist, which was filled with artists that we aren't, you know, familiar to. So shout out to her for doing that. And another thing is that she followed that up with a single called Fast Motion, and the music video was so freaking cute. It was like a football theme, and she's dope. She's an athletic girl. I love her. And then she was spotted performing at a boardwalk, and she had like a donations box. And so people were making fun of her and coming at her, and we know that Saweetie isn't broke. So then she goes on Instagram Live and says, hey,
no, girl, I was not asking for no money yesterday. Actually, like, I know I said rent is due, blah, 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 but actually yesterday was a spur in the moment, and it was fun. We were at the Santa Monica Pier, and I saw this upcoming artist. He was like singing with this microphone, and I was like, you know what? I got a new single, so I'm gonna just, you know, perform for my fans because I love them so much. And a couple people noticed me, so then I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna get on the mic real quick. But all the proceeds and donations from that tip jar was given to him. I'm just being facetious. I got my own money. Y'all quit playing with me.
So Saweetie ain't broke. She was just, you know, doing some free promo and marketing, and that's so good. So I feel like everybody's talking about her, but it's a win in her situation because, you know, it's got more eyes on her, has more attention on her, and stream her single. It's how it goes. And I think she did that so organically. So I love Saweetie. I see. I love her. So JT, Uzi, and Brittany Byrd, it's a mess, and I really don't care to go all the way into it. But just to give you some background knowledge, so Lil Uzi is a rapper, and he dated Brittany Byrd back in the day, and they broke up around 2016. recently JT of the City Girls and Lil Uzi are now dating. So we kind of see on the internet, and you can see on the Shade Room and the Neighborhood Talk, Brittany and JT literally fire shots back and forth with each other. And in this particular instant, there was an editorial that came out of JT and Uzi, and people made fun of it because they were like, did they like Photoshop or stuff like Lil Uzi's eggplant emoji? And people were making fun of it. And Brittany did fire off some shady tweets right here. I'm gonna put it right here. And then JT just got so irritated. JT set off like 10 tweets, and people were like, ah, it's unnecessary and things like that. And so then Brittany claims that JT is in an abusive relationship, and that Uzi put his hands on JT, and it was so bad that she had to go and, you know, just escape from it.
I offer this to every young girl, every woman, or young person following me, to never give your whole life to a man, never let a man use to attack another woman. Don't allow yourself to be abused, confused, misused enough to become an abuser. I'm too much of a womanist. I am too much of a feminist to ever allow myself to hate you. You can call me homeless, but I saw you get three-pieced like a person in a Mayweather fight, and asking for a hotel room and a safe environment. And it just didn't make me feel good to see that. It made me feel sorry for the girls who think that abuse is okay. You can call me everything but a child of God, but I never want to see a woman get beat. I want to use this platform for good, for real.
Then JT like shuts down those rumors and denies it. And I feel as though Brittany came from a spiteful place. She was trying to give off that woman empowerment and feminist and all, and it was absolutely fake. It wasn't genuine, and she was just being nice nasty with it. So I definitely understand JT going off. However, I feel like social media and the lack of a public representative or a publicist for JT or the City Girls will be the downfall, because every time JT is responding, I understand that she's a human, but at the end of the day, she has to realize that she is a rapper. She is in the public eye. Listen, like everything that she does is going to be publicized. It's going to be ostracized. It's going to be under a microscope. So that is what she signed up for. And I think she hasn't grasped that concept yet. And if she constantly is firing back tweets and saying nasty things on the internet, you know, she won't go far in her career with an attitude like that. And I genuinely understand the being provoked by somebody, but at the same time, she has to understand that she is a brand. She represents the City Girls. Like, she just can't be like that. So and Brittany should really just let it go. She really just needs to leave Uzi alone. He's moved on, and then it's just a mess, and it's just something that it's just so distracting. Like, City Girls, where is the music? That's what I care about, JT. I don't care about your personal life. I want the music. It's a City Girl summer. Like, come on now. This is not City Girl behavior, okay? Young Blue and Chloe had a photo op, and they responded in the studio together. Now, I believe that this came from her cover of his hit single You're Still Mine featuring Drake, and she did a cover, and it was so well received. Like, literally everybody loved it. I loved it. Her voice is so beautiful. I love the covers and her showing, her producing. Like, I love it. I enjoy it so much. And people are saying, oh, you know, are Chloe and Halle gonna break up? People have to understand that they're collective, but they're individuals at the end of the day. Yes, they're sisters, and they still have that bond, but like, Halle is out shooting The Little Mermaid, and Chloe has to stay booked and busy as well. So they are not going to break up. They literally just have separate projects and ventures, which is something that's so beautiful, because they are great together and they're great by themselves. So let's not put that in the air. Future teases a single on Instagram featuring Young Thug and Gunna, and I don't know what it is, but I know that it is a guaranteed hit. It is a guaranteed hit. Anything that Future, Gunna, or Young Thug drops is just a hit. Like, the culture, like, it's like a cultural reset. It's dope. Like, I love it. I know it's bound to do good. SWV and Escape do a versus battle, I believe on Saturday, and you had one DJ, but then you had DJ Spinderella. The guy DJ, I don't think he was needed. I feel like DJ Spinderella, she understood the assignment, she know what was going on, and she could have just held it down by herself. I feel like both of the ladies did good. They didn't do good, they did amazing, and it's just so amazing to see that they're still relevant, they still are beautiful, they still sound great, the vocals are there, and they are like the pioneers of like R&B. Like they like walked so that the girls could fly. I caught like bits and clips of it. They did really good. I don't really think there was a winner. I think both of them did good. Like I love them, so you know, that's that. And lastly, the queen's back. What's happening? Nicki Minaj is rumored to be on the remix of Crocodile Teeth. This song, it's by a Jamaican artist called Skillibeng. I probably butchered that name, and this is according to Rap Alert on Instagram, so I don't know how true it is. And then he did post it on his Instagram as well. I don't know how true it is. Some people are saying that it's a freestyle, but the queen is back, and because the rap game is boring without her.
I hate all men, but when
like,
he
really
disrespect Nicki Minaj?
Nicki Minaj?
What?
Back. Like, she's coming back.
I said a mouthful. So this was all for episode 3 of Rap Talks. Thank you so much for watching and just being my for lifers, because we are for lifers, okay? Anyways, bye. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say, so bye.